Let me tell you something uncomfortable. Your life in 2026 won't change because you got lucky. It won't change because you discovered some viral productivity hack or manifested your dream life. It's going to change or stay exactly the same because of the small, invisible things you do or don't do every single day. Right now, as we stand at the beginning of 2026, millions of people are making the same plans they made last year. Big goals, grand visions. But here's what actually happens. Motivation fades around February. Comfort becomes more appealing than consistency. And by December, they're standing in the exact same place, wondering what went wrong. The truth? Nothing went wrong. They just chose the exciting over the effective, the flashy over the foundational. Your 2026 self is watching you right now and hoping you don't quit on the boring work. Because the habits I'm about to share with you, they won't get likes, they won't impress anyone at a party, they're not sexy, they're not viral worthy, but they work. Slowly, quietly, relentlessly. Let's talk about the 10 boring habits that will transform everything. Habit 1. Wake up at the same time. Not 5 a.m. Not because some billionaire does it, just the same time, every day. Why it works. Your brain craves rhythm. When you wake up at random times, 6:30 one day, 9 o'clock the next, 7:15 after that, you're teaching your nervous system that nothing is predictable. That creates internal chaos. Consistency creates autopilot. When your wake-up time is fixed, discipline becomes automatic. You stop negotiating with yourself every morning. You stop wasting willpower on, should I get up or hit snooze? How to start. Pick one time. Set the alarm. Get up. No bargaining. Do this for 21 days, and your body will start waking up before the alarm. That's when you know the habit owns you, not the other way around. Habit 2. Plan tomorrow tonight. 5 minutes. Imagine two versions of yourself waking up tomorrow. Version A wakes up and immediately checks notifications, reacts to emails, gets pulled into someone else's agenda, spends the day putting out fires, goes to bed exhausted, having accomplished nothing that mattered. Version B wakes up, looks at a list of 3 clear priorities written the night before, and starts executing. No decision fatigue, no distractions, just focus. Why it works. When you don't have a plan, your brain defaults to whatever feels urgent or easy. Planning the night before removes that mental negotiation. You wake up already knowing what matters. How to start. Before bed, write down 3 things that will make tomorrow a win. Not 10. Not a vague, be productive. 3 specific tasks. That's it. Habit 3. Daily silent walking. No podcasts, no music, no audiobooks, just you walking with nothing but your thoughts. I know, it sounds uncomfortable. That's the point. Why it works. Your brain is constantly processing stress, emotions, decisions, and noise. When you never give it silence, that backlog builds up. Silent walking creates mental space. It's where solutions appear, where anxiety drops, where you process what's actually happening in your life instead of numbing it with content. How to start. 10 minutes. That's all. Walk around your block, your neighborhood, a park. No phone, no earbuds. Just walk and let your mind wander. The first few times will feel weird. Keep going. Habit 4. Eat the same simple meals. This one makes people uncomfortable. What about variety? What about enjoying food? Here's the truth. Decision fatigue is real. Every choice you make, what to eat, what to wear, what to watch, drains your mental energy. The more decisions you automate, the more energy you have for things that actually matter. Why it works. When you eat similar meals, you're not spending 20 minutes staring into the fridge or scrolling through delivery apps. You're not overthinking macros or trying to reinvent breakfast. You eat, fuel your body, and move on. Repetition beats perfection. How to start. Identify 3 to 5 simple meals you actually like. Rotate them. Make them easy to prepare. This isn't about restriction, it's about reducing noise. Habit 5. Save before you spend, even if it's $10 a week. Even if it feels insignificant. Save first. Why it works. This habit isn't really about money. It's about training delayed gratification. Every time you save before spending, you're telling your brain, I can wait. I don't need instant satisfaction. That mental muscle affects everything. Your ability to stick with workouts, to finish projects, to say no to distractions. Saving first builds the inner discipline that transforms your entire life. And over time, it buys you freedom. The freedom to quit jobs you hate, to take risks, to breathe. How to start? Automate it. Set up a transfer the day you get paid. You won't miss what you don't see. Habit 6. Read 10 pages a day. Not to finish books fast, not to build a massive reading list you can brag about, to upgrade how you think. Why it works. 10 pages is nothing. It takes 10 to 15 minutes. But over a year, that's 3,650 pages. That's 12 to 15 books. That's 12 to 15 completely new perspectives, frameworks, and ways of understanding the world. The person who reads consistently doesn't just know more, they think differently. They make better decisions. They see patterns others miss. How to start? Pick one book. Keep it visible. Read 10 pages before bed or in the morning. No pressure. No speed reading. Just 10 pages. Habit 7. Keep promises to yourself. This is the most underrated habit on this list. Every time you tell yourself you'll do something, work out, start that project, wake up on time, and then don't do it, you're sending a message to your brain. I can't trust me. Why it works. Self-trust is the foundation of everything. Confidence isn't about affirmations or positive thinking. It's about proving to yourself, through action, that you follow through. Every kept promise builds your identity. Every broken one weakens it. How to start? Make smaller promises. Don't commit to running 5 miles if you haven't run in years. Commit to 10 minutes, then keep that promise. Stack small wins. Habit 8. Weekly reflection. 20 minutes. Every Sunday, or whatever day works, sit down and ask yourself 3 questions. What worked this week? What didn't work? What needs to change? Why it works? Most people live on autopilot. They repeat the same mistakes, the same patterns, the same distractions, because they never pause to reflect. Weekly reflection turns experience into wisdom. How to start? Set a recurring calendar reminder. Grab a notebook or open a doc. Answer the 3 questions honestly. No judgment, just awareness. Habit 9. Limit who gets access to you. Your environment shapes you. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, the conversations you allow, it all seeps in. Why it works. Protecting your mental space isn't selfish. It's survival. Drama, negativity, endless scrolling, toxic relationships. They all drain the energy you need to build the life you want. You don't owe everyone your time. You don't have to respond immediately. You don't have to engage with every notification. How to start? Audit your inputs. Unfollow accounts that make you feel worse. Reduce time with people who drain you. Create boundaries around your phone. Protect your focus like it's a finite resource, because it is. Habit 10. Do one hard thing every day. Not something terrifying, just something uncomfortable. The task you've been avoiding, the conversation you don't want to have, the workout that feels too early, the cold shower, the email you're scared to send. Why it works. Resilience isn't built in huge moments. It's built in small, daily acts of discomfort. Every time you face something hard, you're rewiring your brain to stop running from difficulty. You're building quiet inner strength, the kind that doesn't announce itself but shows up when everything else falls apart. How to start? Every morning, identify one thing that makes you uncomfortable. Do it first, before scrolling, before distractions. Build the muscle of not backing down. The psychological deep dive. Here's what no one tells you about these habits. They don't feel good at first. There's no dopamine hit, no instant gratification, no viral moment where people cheer for you. In fact, most people won't even notice you're doing them. But that's the point. These habits aren't designed to impress anyone. They're designed to change who you become. Every time you wake up at the same time, you become someone who is consistent. Every time you plan your day, you become someone who is intentional. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you become someone you can trust. And here's the kicker. Ready doesn't come first. Action does. You don't feel ready to wake up early until you've done it 30 days in a row. You don't feel like a reader until you've read 10 pages a day for 3 months. You don't feel disciplined until you've kept your word to yourself over and over. Action creates identity, not the other way around. So here's the uncomfortable truth. No one is going to clap for you while you do this boring work. No one's going to celebrate you for waking up at 6 a.m., eating the same oatmeal, saving $20, or keeping a promise to yourself that no one else even knows about. This work is invisible. But the results in 2026, those won't be. The clarity, the confidence, the progress, the person you've become, that will be undeniable. So I want you to do something right now. Look at the 10 habits we just covered. Pick one. Just one. The one that scared you a little. The one that felt uncomfortable. The one you know you need. Drop the number of that habit in the comments. Right now, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, now, because your 2026 self, they're counting on you. Don't let them down.